Yeah, I have something to share. This is really like, it was more so like a warning for all the friends that are in the US. I know there's a few of us that are still in the US, that I had basically seen that they're gonna use, essentially I was standing on the street. I was standing on the street, and of course that pertains to the physical, when you see the concrete and things kind of near the feet, especially the feet themselves. And so I was standing on the concrete, like the blacktop, and I saw these lasers coming down from the sky. There was these red lasers, and then there was these green lasers. There were the green lasers made a cross and a box. The red lasers were touching things in the environment, maybe around 15 feet in each direction. So almost making like a circle. And one of the lasers was on me, on my chest. And I remember I tried to like see if the laser was following me. So I like walked around under like a kind of shade structure. Then I walked around, and then I was kind of like, oh my gosh, it's like the laser stuck to me. And I could see with my awareness that it was some kind of government drone in the air. Is like a surveillance thing, or like a new technology that they're trying out on the people, on the citizens. And it essentially tracks your movements in real time in 3D, maybe using 5G, I'm not sure, but it's something like that. And so they're just kind of like mapping areas like that. And so anyways, all of a sudden, after I had kind of realized or had seen all this, all these military vehicles appeared on the street. I mean, these like futuristic ones that you'd feel like you'd see in sci-fi movies. And I saw soldiers appear too, and they were wearing like the exoskeleton suits. And all of a sudden I got these waves of impressions. One was that this technology that they're unveiling on the public, it's like a test that either they're going to use some sort of false flag event, like almost like a 9/11 type of event or something like that, to induce martial law. So that way, when they induce martial law, they can roll out this new technology and test it. So they can have sort of like a playground kind of thing. And so I was just kind of seeing all of them, and they didn't really bother me too much because I didn't want to like riot against them or protest against them, or like, I mean, they had all these machine guns. And what was kind of more insane was they weren't using, even though they were just martial law to where, they're trying to keep the peace, so to speak. I mean, that's their like, that's their kind of like deception. They say, oh, we're keeping the peace and blah blah blah, but no, they were really looking to murder people, because all I could see, all of their machine guns and everything were loaded with live rounds. It wasn't like dispersing rounds, or they weren't using those special type of beanbag shotguns or whatever. It was like live rounds and machine guns and stuff. And so it's just kind of like a heads up, kind of course, these things are going on every day. That technology, I'm sure, is nothing new to them, but kind of bringing it out in a public way and really using it on people. I could see that was really the intent, not so much whatever event they're going to do, but it's really like to test it, basically to see what it can do on a general population. So yeah, I just want to share that. Everybody's kind of like a heads up.
Yes, thank you, Jeremy, for scaring us all. Yes, that always helps. So it should create motivation to become more focused and do something while we're here, because yes, they're not stopping, and what you see is just one little tiny thing they're doing, because they're doing something everywhere all the time, aren't they? So this is a wake up, and yeah, very, very good. In other words, you and Kelsey make a group out of that or something like that, and let people know and learn for them to see for themselves what's really going on. Yeah, thank you. Cool.
There have been reports out some time back about these lasers. Matter of fact, Hawaii was complaining about these different color lasers coming down, and they think it's coming from satellites. So I guess you're really on it there.
When I was here for at least over a year, maybe 2 years here, in the physical sense, I saw the lasers. They were coming through. They were coming through the bathroom. They were coming through the house all the time, like in the different rooms I walked in. Red dots everywhere. Red lasers coming through.